This is Progressive Field. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Joey Cantillo. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. On the ground, and foul ball. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and Betts is set down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Tommy Edman.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency that bat.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. And they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Two down, bases empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. Sixth in the NL in RBIs. That clips the zone. 0-1. Judge, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Judge rips that one. Thomas should have this one. Drops into the glove, and that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back now at Progressive Field. And towing the slab in this one, Clayton Kershaw.
Boog, he's coming up on nearly 3,000 strikeouts. Expect to see plenty of those today. Can't wait to watch him work.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And that misses off the outside edge. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Rocketed out towards right center. One down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Lane Thomas in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. That one misses in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Judge going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. And now Babe Ruth. Cantillo back to work. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
It misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. Ball 1. And he swings through that one.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Second inning here, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Tommy Edman at the plate. First pitch misses. Just missed. Jackie Robinson waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Two outs and a 4-pitch walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Cantillo keeping him close. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Next pitch downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. .3-0 down. That clips the corner.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
That one finds the zone. Full count now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-two. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Cleveland, John Kenzie Noel. No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. Kershaw, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swinging a foul straight back. Kershaw deals. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Fastball for a strike. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That one missing inside. Kershaw checks on the runner, and he's back in safely. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Noel stands at first with 1 out. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The first baseman.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base.
Now this one gets through. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Brian Rocchio, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Ripped on a line to center. Judge makes the grab for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's the second baseman.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And a strike.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And there's the strike.
A pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch just misses. One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. And strike two.
They just threw that fastball by and elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one not close. And the count's even at 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Next offering is outside. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball, and it hits the bag. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, anything can happen once the ball deflects off the base. Do you get a good bounce or a bad bounce? Your guess is as good as mine.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Grounded out his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tying run in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. The pitch. Smith, the runner at third. Betts at first. One gone. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, 2 ball. Terokio at second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that's outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering way off the plate.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Judge waits. Caught him looking for the K. A run, a hit, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The left fielder, Stephen Waugh.
Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Kershaw fires.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Late swing fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Not in time, he's safe at the plate. They take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No outs, runner on second. Squirts away a little bit. And that is out of play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Man at second. And that's fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And a curve misses outside. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of the third. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Young and Big.
And now the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Singled and scored his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One out and a runner at second. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. And the 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Leaping, and he brought it back. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead. That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Kyle Mansarda digs in for the Guardians. That's in there. It's 0-1. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Two down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Man at first, and next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Walked his first time, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. And we're back. John Chompy with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Babe Ruth. And the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Seiya Suzuki steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And the 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Man at first with one gone. And here comes Tommy Edman. Fought off foul. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but it should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, the third baseman, Jackie.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jackie Robinson. He popped out his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Out to short. Rocchio. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. One left for LA. Score holds. Here in Cleveland, bottom 4, stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! Hammered down the right side, but foul. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. To the right side, Freeman. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Pitch in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. To the right side, Edman. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, number 74.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman. Grounded out his first time up. He swings and fouls one off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the left
So up next, Stephen Kwan, 1 for 2. That one fouled off. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Ground ball up the middle. Edman. They get the force, and that is the inning. Guardians lead 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Cantillo back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And there's one away. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Now pitching.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Jacob Junis. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
The batter.
Will Smith to the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And that's way high. Ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Trevor Stephan. Sewald warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Lane Thomas. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman pulls that one down, 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder,
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in Cleveland, here's Shohei Ohtani. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Foul ball there.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive.
Punch him out. Ball one.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cade Smith, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Herron getting cranked up as well. And get 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And next for L.A., Babe Ruth, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's the strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That's inside. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Off the mark there. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs.
Whoa. 3
Wow,
balls.
this guy's
2
really
strikes.
battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Seiya Suzuki. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And that drops in for a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Ruth at second with two down. Out to short. Rocchio. Over to first. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the DH. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Yuki Matsui.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Naylor in the box again, takes a strike. And a foul ball. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Santana stands in now and watches strike one. And ball one. That missed by a lot. Now 2 balls and a strike. Now he breaks his bat. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. The Guardians go down in order, and the score stays 3-1. Cade Smith takes over on the mound.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. A walk, and he's also singled. Not even close there. And that's ball one. Smith goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Canada. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And it remains 2-2. Struck him out looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now, Jackie Robinson. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
The Dodgers down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Masataka Yoshida looking to start something with 1 gone. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's got a pinch hit double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Just missed. The tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended. One that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Yoshida on at second with 2 down. Next pitch off the play. And the count is 1-1. And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now into the game, Dalton rushing. He takes over behind the plate.
Dalton rushing.
So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. A switch hitter batting right.
Well, both sides equally as
now on the bump, Kirby Yates.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Swings through that.
0-1.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Out to short, bats up with it. On to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Number 74 in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Bases empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Just outside. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Kwan at the plate now. That's ball 1. Man at first, one away. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs.
2-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Here comes Lane Thomas. Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, blocked. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one just misses. Next offering is down low, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two on the way, and they'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Paul Sewald.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
There's a strike to Mookie. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1. Come on, here we go.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Punch him out.
1-2 now. This one high in the air to left center. Thomas under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Thomas has a beat on it. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
That's off the mark. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and they still trail it here. Here in Cleveland, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Yates back to work. Checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardian. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the...
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer, Cy Young.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Up and in, and that is ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Now 1-1. Swing and a dribbler, foul first base side. Ramirez on at first, nobody out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To Betts at second for one. On to Freddie. Double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians. And that's in there at the knees. And that one is lifted in the air. Ruth going after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Emmanuel Clase.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Nabs it, and there's one down.
now back the right field. Suzuki.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. Clase, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Santana. Now only 1 out remaining.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. In for a strike. 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Clase is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.